Even after 7 decades, piped drinking water remains a pipe dream. What was considered a basic necessity in many countries was never considered a priority in India. Drinking polluted water causes numerous diseases and is the major cause of death among young children. In our country, nearly 900 million people live in 600,000 rural villages. Around 45% of this population still cannot access safe drinking water. That's approximately 400 million people without proper access to a vital resource, the water. Most people had to fetch water from hand pumps or wells, with large crowds competing for it. Even in cities, one can see snaking lines and fights to get that elusive pot of water from tankers that bring in drinking water. Gender inequalities are most stark when it comes to water, sanitation, and hygiene, the wash services. Without proper wash services, women and girls face insurmountable barriers to leading healthy, safe, and productive lives. Women and small girls disproportionately carry heavy burden of collecting water, which is an unpaid job. This task can steal many hours from the day, hours that can be used on education, skill development, and accessing economic opportunities. In 2019, the Government of India started the Jal Jeevan mission to provide adequate, safe, and reliable drinking water to all rural households in India by 2024 through the installation of functional household tap connections. To help mitigate issues caused by gender inequalities, the Government of India created space for women to make up at least half of the members of each village water and sanitation committee. These committees are responsible for the maintenance of the in-village water supply systems. The Jal Jeevan mission aims to ensure that no one is left behind by making sure that it leaves each village with 100% coverage. As of today, the initiative has achieved nearly 52% of this goal. One goal among the Sustainable Development Goals is to ensure the availability and sustainability management of water and sanitation for all by 2030. Globally, current levels of progress will leave the world far short of that goal by millions of people. New figures from the World Health Organization and UNICEF's joint monitoring program shows that the current efforts to improve access to the safe water and sanitation services needs to be quadruple in order to meet this goal. And everyone needs to be involved to make this happen, from the highest policymaker down to the individual communities. 1 lakh villages in different states of the country have turned ODF+. There cannot be a better beginning of Amrit Kal. 7 crore rural households are now connected with piped water in just 3 years compared to 3 crore households in 7 decades. This is an example of the same human-centered development that PM Modi spoke from the ramparts of the Red Fort. Jal Jeevan Abhiyan is not just a government scheme, but it is a scheme run by the community and for the community. People's power, women power, and technology are powering the Jal Jeevan mission. The Prime Minister shared every Indian's pride in these 3 important milestones related to the huge goals that India is working on its Amrit Kal. Goa becomes the first Har Ghar Jal certified state. Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu become the first union territories to achieve this feat. The next resolution was to achieve ODF+ status for the villages. They should have community toilets, plastic waste management, grey water management, and Gobardhan projects. He also underlined the water security challenges that the world is facing. Water scarcity can become a huge obstacle in accomplishing the resolution of developed India, the Vikshit Bharat. He said that this government has been working relentlessly for the last 8 years on projects of water security. reiterating the need for a long-term approach above a selfish short-term approach. The Prime Minister remarked, "It is true that to form a government, one does not have to work as hard as one has to work to build a country. We have chosen to work for the nation building. That is why we are working on the challenges of the present and the future. Those who do not care about the country are not bothered about spoiling the present or future of the country. Such people can definitely talk big, but can never work with a big vision for water." Talking about the multi-pronged approach of the government to ensure water security, the Prime Minister listed initiatives like Catch the Rain, Atal Bhujal scheme, 75 Amrit Sarovars in every district, river linking and Jal Jeevan mission. He said that the number of Ramsar wetland sites in India have gone up to 75, out of which 50 were added in the last 8 years. For a project of this enormous scale, 3,60,000 crore rupees are being spent on it. Despite the interruptions caused by the biggest epidemic of 100 years, the pace of this campaign did not slow down. There were about 16 crore rural households in the country that had to depend on outside sources of water. Such a large population could not have left fighting for the basic need, the water. Jal Jeevan mission is making a huge impact in improving the lives of millions of Indians, especially those who never had access to clean drinking water.
Please subscribe to Nationalist Hub English channel for more interesting videos, and don't forget to like and share this video. Nationalist Hub, it's a news revolution.